Let's find the decimal equivalent of 1/3 and 2/3. So for 1/3, I would do 1 divided by 3. And 3 does not go into 1, but it does go into 10 3 times. So 3 times 3 is 9. I subtract, I get remainder 1. Bring it down to 0. 3 goes into 10 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract, bring down to 0. 3 times 3 is 9. Subtract, I get remainder 1. You can see this keeps repeating forever. So this tells me that 1/3 is equal to 0.3 with a bar over it. All right, 2/3. So 3 goes into 2. Does not go into 2, but it goes into 26 times. And now I'm back to 20 again, and you can see that this is going to be 6 repeating forever. So 2/3 is equal to 0.6 with a bar over the 6. Interestingly, 3/3, if you follow this pattern, 3/3 is going to equal to 0.9 repeating. And that's actually equal to 1. Try to wrap your mind around that. Okay, let's find the decimal equivalent of 1/7. So, trace again. Let's see here. So 7 does not go into 1, but goes into 10 once. Bring down to 0. 7 goes into 34 times. Bring down to 0. 7 goes into 20 twice. So 14. 7 goes into 68 times. 8 times 7 is 56. Still not repeating, so 7 goes into 45 times. And 7 goes into 57 times. And remainder 1. Now we're back to the beginning. So at that point, we have our repetition. Now 7 goes into 10 once, remainder 3, then goes in 4 times. So in this case, 1/7 is the same thing as 0.142857 with a bar over those 6 digits. So this is one that has period 6. Just kind of a note, if you use your calculator to find a fraction like 2/3 or 1/7, you would use division. Like for 2/3, you didn't do 2 divided by 3. Some calculators would then display 0.666666. Other calculators would have a bunch of 6s with a 7. The reason that the 7 is at the end is that the actual answer is 0.6666 repeating forever, but the calculator only displays the first 7 or so digits and then rounds to the last decimal place, which in this case would mean rounding the 6 up to 7. When you use a calculator to find the decimal form of a fraction, you need to keep in mind that the final digit displayed might be a rounded digit. So just because your calculator shows you a terminating decimal doesn't mean that's the actual value. It could be a rounded value. Also keep in mind, as I said, keep in mind the answer displayed is probably not exact because the exact answer has more decimal places, perhaps infinitely many more, and the calculator can only display some of them.